Hello everyone, this is going to be a healing message for Divine Masculine. So if you're a Divine Masculine and need help with healing, this is going to be your message for you. From now on, anytime I have Divine Masculine or Feminine specifically up somewhere on the board, all of these series is going to be in regards to your energy and what you need to be focused on and focus on healing within you, okay? I'm going to speed up the message just to get all of your oracle cards, and then we'll go over them together just to save us time. Alrighty, so your archetype card is the Sustainer. Lots of blue and purple, so crown, third eye, throat chakra can be significant. There's even blue on this card. Bottom of the deck is the Crone. Alright, so your sight is coming in very significant here. An awakening is going on. Anytime I come on and read for you guys, my throat chakra becomes affected, so that your upper chakras can be significant. Okay, the first card out is a limitation. Angel number 444 can be significant, as well as 111 and 555. And then we have the leadership card. And the bottom of this deck is deprivation. Lots of blue once again. And this is angel number 34. So 333777 can also resonate. And then your lesson cards, we have acceptance, crown, third eye, blame, solar plexus chakra, and more purple or royal blue. The trust is on the bottom here. Oh, and underneath trust is a death. So there could be some sort of transformation going on within you. You guys could also be seeing a lot of 1010. So the Sustainer is the peacemaker, the upholder, and the preserver. And when light body can mean abundant, generous, supportive, reliable. When dark, overworked, resentful, trapped, or tired. And I was going to say, like, as much as you're stepping into enlightenment right now, I feel like there is a sense of like a dark body energy. So instead of like, and I do feel like the importance of the light aspect of this card is very, very important, because that's what you should be striving to obtain here, coming from a more conscious thought process. But I do feel like you're currently in the energy of feeling overworked, maybe being resentful to yourself or towards others, right? Because we do have blame here as well. So maybe you get into the habit of blaming other individuals for how your life turned about. These messages are going to go deep, okay, because this is calling the shadow sense forward a little bit. This is not to make anybody feel bad or feel guilty. This is just to take out the pieces, acknowledge them so that we can further heal them, okay? But I do feel a sense of you feeling extremely trapped in your current foundations. What I'm really channeling with the Sustainer is that maybe by trying to put yourself together, you actually chose the lessons and decisions that actually made you feel more trapped. And now you're going to be in a sense of like breaking free out of this. I do feel like in your soul light body energy, you are meant to be very abundant. You are a very generous person, right? Very supportive, very reliable. So how can we transition out of the shadow of what we've been told our whole lives, or what we've perceived ourselves to be our whole lives, and switch it to the more light body energy? How can we be more supportive to ourselves? How can we be reliable towards ourselves and show up for ourselves in the way that we need to? I feel like a lot of things that you've been trying to put together in, or like maintain a hold, it's going to crumble like clay, is what Spirit's saying. So a lot of those things, whatever crumbles and falls apart, is not truly meant for you. And I feel like this is going to be a lot of the energy that you're going to be stepping into, because you're stepping towards an awakening here, if it has not already taken place. So a lot of things are going to be feeling out of your element, not really resonating for you anymore. Old ways of being, or what you were told as a child, aren't going to be making sense to you anymore. It's like you're breaking free out of this hold that's kind of been over your soul necessarily. And you're stepping into this crone energy. And what's really weird is Spirit's wanting me to read the lesson cards for each of the archetypes. So with the Sustainer, we have blame, and for the Crone, we have acceptance. So this is like actually accepting your calling. We are going to read the Crone as well. And so please don't take the gender, but the Crone symbolizes typically like an old woman, okay? But that gender doesn't have to resonate for you. It's like the witch, the old woman, the sage. When light, very magical, clairvoyant, so this is visions, a deeper sense of understanding, okay? Psychic abilities, intuition or intuitive, very wise, okay? And this is who your soul is. All right, so this is like your shadow is reuniting with your true sense of self, your true way of being, and that's what's integrating right now. But you're a very higher up. It takes many lifetimes to obtain Crone energy. That's why they're depicted as an old woman necessarily. But when dark, vindictive, bitter, isolated, or ostracized, okay? And that's the energy that I was getting with the Sustainer, is that you feel very isolated. All right, maybe it's been they said against the grain, so like out of tradition is maybe you grew up in like religious constructs, so it's like all of the spiritual stuff and witchy stuff like never really made sense to you necessarily, but it's actually part of your soul's purpose. Your soul is very wise and intuitive, and you have gifts and abilities. And it's not that you're claiming spirituality over religion. This is just a deeper sense of accepting who you truly are. And whether you wanted to go down this path or not, it's actually happening. You are going to be stepping into your gifts and abilities. You're going to have a deeper sense of understanding here, is really what I'm picking up. And this card, funny thing on the bottom here, the words on this card says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And I accept responsibility for my well-being. I feel like these certain situations that you've put yourself in is not for your highest sense of well-being. So maybe you cried out a sense of help, or it's just time to wrap these cycles up, whatever led to your awakening, you're having one. And you're really starting to step in and learn to follow, trust, and honor your own inner voice, your own inner guidance. Now let's tap into limitation. So this is the unfamiliar, arrogance, humility, and availability. I'm a very intuitive reader here, so what I'm picking up here is Saturn's present, and I believe Capricorn rules Saturn, so you could have Capricorn in your chart. Capricorn also depicts the devil in the major arcana, so I do feel like the shadow is at a forefront right now. You could be going through and experiencing a dark night of the soul, which a lot of the time people shift into before they have awakenings. I know it can look different for everybody, but once again, this is just to kind of confirm what's going on with you and how you're feeling. You're going on a self-love journey. You need to learn how to love yourself first before anything else in your life will make sense. And that's the reason why you're being conducted into this journey. I'm also really drawn to the butterfly in the background. Butterflies symbolize death and rebirth and a sense of transformation. If you think about the process of how a butterfly is made, sit with that thought. That's kind of what's going on in your life right now. So this card actually says the road you are navigating has been traveled by others who know the way better than you, so ask for advice. They can show you how to proceed because they are familiar with your challenges and can share their wisdom. So this is seeking people who have experienced these things. Maybe you're starting to find more tarot readings or people that are aligned to you to explain what you're going through, to give you further guidance, okay? Maybe for some of you guys, that's me. That's why you're seeing this message. So that's absolutely beautiful. But I feel like the key piece with the limitation is don't limit yourself. Don't feel like you're in this alone. There's a whole bunch of other people that have the same gifts and abilities as you that have been through spiritual awakening. So a lot of the time we tend to go through it alone, but know that, and if that's your choice, then that's your choice, but just know that you don't have to. And I feel like Spirit, God, and your angels is bringing certain readings and things to your attention for a reason, to further help you if you don't know how to seek that guidance yourself, okay? your gifts and abilities are actually deepening to allow yourself to step into some sort of leadership here. Please go to part 2.